Hey, my name is Diaz, and I got 5 tips for Costa Rica. We're here in Playa Hermosa, and it's on the Pacific northwest of Costa Rica. It's a beautiful place. It's very serene, you see a lot of more of a local type of feel. We actually like this a lot. We started off in Tamarindo, and it's extremely touristy there. Tip number 1 is stay in a hostel if you can. There are plenty of hotels, but I think they're overpriced. You can find a really good hostel for about 20 bucks a night with AC, and it has its own private lock and everything near the beach. For example, in Tamarindo, where we were staying, we found a place that had AC, had 3 beds, it was locked. It had a key and lock, and it was only 20 bucks a night. So if you have a couple buddies or with another person, you can split it. Really cheap and an awesome place to stay. Tip number 2 is buy food at places called Soda. You see any signs around the street that they say Soda? Those are the best places to buy to eat, really, because they're going to charge you in colones, and it's going to be the cheapest place to eat. All these restaurants, they upcharge everything. Number 3, U.S. cash is accepted almost everywhere, but they're never going to give you the exact exchange rate unless you have colones. So if you pay with colones, they're going to give you the exact change, your proper change that you deserve. If you give them in U.S. dollars, they're going to give you back colones, and it's not going to be to the exchange rate. Example, right now the exchange rate is at 540 per dollar, but they always round to 500. So they think that 500 colones equals $1, so they're always going to pay you back colones to that exchange rate, so which is not good. Tip number 4 is buy your food, liquor, and coffee at local supermarkets. If you're going to buy them in your tours or your little touristy spots, souvenir spots, coffee and all that, you're going to get charged probably 3 times more than it is at a supermarket. Is do a tour, do one of these package tours. They are separate tours, and obviously Costa Rica, I'm pretty sure you've already done your research for zip lining and whitewater rafting. They actually have them in packages, and it's the best deal. You can do them separately, but I recommend you do the package. We did a package for 120 US dollars, and it actually picked us up in a shuttle, brought us to the location, and we did zip lining, horseback riding, whitewater rafting, or whitewater tubing. We had a buffet lunch. It was actually really good, plenty to eat. And we went to a volcano mud bath and the hot springs, all for 120. It was a full day. It was completely worth it. That's probably the best thing that I think that we've bought here. If you think that you're coming to Costa Rica and it's really cheap because you see it on the internet, it is not. Especially the touristy areas, you're paying just like you are at home, or even more than at home. They are uppricing everything. So those are my 5 quick tips for Costa Rica.